Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there. And we're going to talk about how the Houston Rockets lost to the New York Knicks 108 to 106. Kevin Durant did have a chance to win the game. He caught the ball, threw it up, wasn't good enough to make it. He missed a lot of shots in the clutch, and Jalen Brunson made a lot of shots in the clutch to be able to get the Knicks this win. Gotta give credit to Shamit for making some shots too, and Towns for getting himself involved better offensively, especially at the end of the game. 36-21 is the Knicks now. They're 22-8 at home. The Rockets are 34-21 and 16-14 on the road. The Knicks they won the first quarter 27-21. The Rockets won the second quarter 33-26. Third quarter was won 37-22 by the Rockets, but they was up by 18, which was a huge lead for them, but they lost that fourth quarter 33-15, which is crazy, especially when you look at the fact they got Şengün and Kevin Durant on the floor, and they only scored 15 points against the Knicks, and the Knicks was able to score 33 points before the game was over. So that it just show you how you have to go out there and play hard the entire game. If you don't, you still can lose, even if you're up by double figures going into the fourth. Kevin Wayne Durant, 38 minutes, 30 points. He went 10 of 26 from the field. He was getting the mid ranges that he liked. He was getting the shots that he always takes. He just didn't make them when it mattered the most. He also went 4 of 10 from three. He went 6 of 7 from the free throw line. He only had 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and he did also have 4 turnovers. He's been really, really turnover prone this season. And you just wonder, like, what more can he really do besides be more efficient in a game like this? Because they're using him like he's 25, 22, 30 years old, showing you that they really traded for him to be that guy like they said that they would. It wasn't a game. It wasn't a joke. This is the starter that they feel can fit that role. This is the starter that they believe was the best fit for them. And they're playing and using him like that. And they're above 500 by 13 games, so they're having a lot of success. But this team does seem, like they're not a contender to me. One offensive rebound for Kevin Durant, 3 personal fouls and a plus 15 and plus minus. Every starter for the Rockets did score in double figures. They all had a rebound or more. They all also had an assist or more. Jabari Smith, they relied on him a lot in this one. He delivered. He played 36 minutes, had 21 points. That's a big night for him. He went 8 of 13 from the field, 4 of 8 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He's a guy that can hit that mid range or that 3. He's a decent floor spacer for that reason. He did get 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, still in the block. He also had 1 personal foul and was a -9 and plus minus. But I like what he was doing. I like how he was reacting to what the defense was trying to do to their stars and doing a good job playing off of him, being ready to score when he got the ball. Tari Eason, he played 35 minutes. He had 11 points. He went 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. The best thing he did was get a double-double because he finished the game with 12 rebounds. He also had 4 assists, 2 turnovers, 4 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and was a -7 and plus minus. A really good game from him. You just want him to make a 1 or 2 more threes, but it wasn't meant to be. Alperen Şengün, he played 31 minutes. He had 16 points. He was doing the jump shots more than the hook shots and finishing around the rim, but it worked enough. I mean, he went 6 of 12 from the field. He made a wide open 3. That was his only 3-point attempt. He also went 3 or 4 from the free throw line. Didn't rebound the ball that great in this one. He only had 6. He also had 6 turnovers and 6 assists. He ended up getting 3 blocks, which was the most on the team. He can do that. If you challenge him enough, he will have some type of pride on you trying to score on him, and he will make a play on the ball. He also had 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, was a -6 and plus minus. Amen Thompson, he played 41 minutes. He was all over the court doing whatever he wanted to do in this one. He had 12 points. He went 5 of 9 from the field. Good shot selection. His shot selection is really never the problem. Besides when he takes threes, you want him to take them because they daring him to do it, but he still finished 0 of 2 from 3, which has been a problem. He also went 2 of 4 from the free throw line, which is another problem with his game too, is the free throw shooting. As a wing or a guard, you should be able to knock him down to 80% or better. He hasn't really been able to do that. 10 boards, so he finished with a double double two. He had 7 assists. He's becoming a better combo guard and playmaker. They need him to do that, and he's been showing that he has the ability to do it at a good enough rate. He also had 3 turnovers, 3 steals, and a block. The 3 steals was the most on the team. He also had 4 offensive rebounds out of his 10, which is good. He also had one personal foul with a +5 and plus minors. When it comes to their bench, Reed Shepard is going to be the guy that gets the most touches. He had shot 3 of 5 from the field. The 5 field goal attempts was the most off the bench, and he finished with double figures, which was 10 points. He also went 2 of 4 from three and 2 of 2 from the free throw line, which was good because they needed it. He also had 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 turnover. He didn't get a steal or a block in this game, but he also got 4 personal fouls, which is a lot in 21 minutes. He also was a 0 and plus minus. Clint Capella, 11 minutes, 4 points, 1 of 2 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, no turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block. He can do that. He understands what he's out there to do, and if you try him, he's going to be active, and that's all you can ask him to do in the paint. His rebound was offensive. He also had no personal foul, was a +12 and plus minus. Jay Sean Tate, unfortunately for him, I believe he got injured. He had only played 5 minutes. He missed his only field goal. He had no turnovers, no personal foul, was a -7 plus minus. And then Dorian Finney-Smith played 21 minutes. He got 2 points. He did miss all of his threes, going 0-2 from the three-point line, and he missed one of his two-pointers. He did have 3 boards. That was the most off the bench. He also had 2 turnovers. That was the most off the bench. And he did foul out of this one. And he also had 1 offensive rebound. You wish he didn't foul out, but it was just meant for him to do that. And then you look at the fact that the Knicks ended up coming back and winning the game. It showed a lot of heart and a lot of fight in them, but they have done it. So it's not really a surprise. This was a marquee game, too, of the best teams in their conferences banging and going at each other to see who can win. Jalen Brunson and Towns versus KD and Shingun. It makes sense to market it that way, and it delivered, if I want to be honest about it. OG Anunoby, 20 points. He went 8 of 16 from the field. He went 2 of 7 from three and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. It was just a lot of instances you were just looking at OG and say, what are you really trying to do? You trying to shoot the three? Are you trying to dribble? Are you trying to score? Do you want the mid range? He just seems like he wants the three, and that's it sometimes. And he's really good at that role, so I can see why he really makes so many stutters of, do I want the mid range? Do I want them pass? But it is what it is. He had a good enough game. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover. He also had 4 steals. That was really good. He's going to try to probe that ball or play in the pass in his lane. He's long, he's lanky, he's athletic. He can make a play on the ball whenever he feel like it. And it worked in this one a lot. He also only had 2 personal fouls, 1 offensive board, was a +6 and plus minus. Karl Anthony Towns, he came alive during the second half like Brunson. He played 34 minutes, had 25 points. He had the hook shots going. He had the jump shot going even from three. He finished 10 of 15 from the field, 3 of 3 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He even scored putting the ball back in with offensive boards, 2 offensive rebounds in this one out of the 7 rebounds that he had total. The 7 rebounds led the team in this game. He also had 1 assist, 2 turnovers, and a steal, 2 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and a +23 and plus minus. Josh Hart, 27 minutes, 2 points. He went 1 of 7 from the field, 0 of 3 from the three-point line. He couldn't make a shot even if it was open. And nights like that sucks, but his teams had his back and they was able to still get the win. Although he had his struggles in this one, but he still filled up the stat sheet: 6 rebounds, 6 assists. He also had a steal, 1 offensive board. It did also come with 4 turnovers though, but he only had 1 personal foul, was a -14 and plus minus. Mikal Bridges hit some mid ranges and hit a three, 1 of 2 from three, 5 of 11 from the field. He can get to the basket too. 31 minutes, 11 points for him, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. He has just bought into what the team is really trying to do every single possession. So he doesn't mind passing the ball up and giving it up early or just taking a shot when he feels like he should. And he's figured that out on his team. At least he figured that out. Every single game he plays the same, and that's what you have to like, his consistency and his availability. 1 offensive board, 1 personal foul, and +3 and plus minus. And Jalen Brunson, 36 minutes, 20 points, 6 of 12 from the field. He missed his only three. He went 8 of 9 from the free throw line. He's a bucket, man. The guy, he's going to dribble. He's going to try to find a way to trick you, find a way to get you off balance, find a way to make you stress a little bit. Then he's going to drive on you. Then he's going to get to the free throw line on you, go hit a jump shot on you. You know what he's trying to do, and he's just so good at it. You can't stop it. 6 of 12 from the field. He misses only three. He went 8 of 9 from the free throw line. He did get 6 assists. He also had 3 rebounds. He also had 3 turnovers, 4 personal fouls. It was a -10 and plus minus. It looked like he was going to have a tough game and he was going to lose because he couldn't really shake the funk that he was in. But he figured it out. Most great players do. He is a legend to me also when it comes to the game of basketball. And he proved it again tonight. When they need him, he delivers. He steps up. And he did that again in this one. Um, Jeremy Shohan played 4 minutes. He missed every shot, going 0-2 from the field, missed a 2 pointer and a three. He didn't get he only had 1 personal foul, had no turnovers, and was a -2 and plus minus. Muhammad made his only shot around the rim. He played 4 minutes, had 2 points, had 1 assist, no turnovers, 1 personal foul, and was a -2 and plus minus. Mitch missed a wide open dunk. Other than that, he went 3 of 5 from the field, had 6 points, 4 boards. 18 minutes is what he played and had 1 turnover. He had 3 offensive rebounds, which was the majority of them because the other one was defensive. He had 3 personal fouls, though, and was a -21 and plus minus. Landry Shamet played 26 minutes. He had 14 points. He hit some threes. That's what he's out there for. But he also was able to get to the free throw line and go 2 or 3 from the free throw line. And of course, he was able to get near the rim and knock those down too. The pull up game is good, especially if you get to space. 2 assists for him. He's a team player. He's going to make the right pass or make the right decision when he has the ball or it gets in his hand. No turnovers, 1 personal foul, +8 and plus minus. Jose Alvarado, he ended up taking some heat check threes to me, but he finished 2 of 5 from three and 3 of 9 from the field. The best part what he did besides score was get the 4 assists. That was good. And the 5 steals. You know he's going to try to do that as much as he can. It worked out for him a lot in this one, and he only had 1 personal foul. And he was really good in that fourth quarter too. And it was a +19 and plus minus. 85 field goals taken by the Knicks. They shot 49%. 80 taken by the Rockets. They shot 48%. 31 threes taken by the Rockets. They shot 39%. 26 threes taken by the Knicks, 38%. 16 free throws taken by the Knicks, 88%. 23 taken by the Rockets, 78%. 29 rebounds. That's low for an entire game, but the Rockets had 44, so they really beat them there. Um, 24 assists for the Rockets, only 26 for the Knicks. They won that one. 11 turnovers for the Knicks, 19 for the Rockets, and 11 steals for the Knicks that allowed them to get back in the game. And the Rockets had 5, and then no blocks at all for the Knicks and 6 for the Rockets. 8 offensive rebounds for the Knicks, 13 for the Rockets. 21 defensive rebounds for the Knicks, 31 for the Rockets, and then 19 personal fouls for the Knicks, 20 for the Rockets. But the Rockets did shoot 23 free throws, like I said before, and the Knicks ended up shooting 16, and the Knicks did shoot a significantly better percentage. Just a frustrating loss if you're a Rockets fan. You had the game. You know, you have two of the best players at their position. You think that should be enough to get you to the win, to get you a victory over a Knicks team that was struggling to get anything going. And even when they were, they couldn't really stop anything that the Rockets was doing throughout the game, especially on the offensive end. And you would say we're a good defensive team. We have two players that can get any shot that they want. And if somebody double teams them or try to get the ball out of their hands, our role players can step up and make a shot or a play. And it just self-combusted right in front of y'all face because the opportunity just was knocking and knocking. It was like, can the Knicks keep scoring? Can they keep getting stopped? Can they keep scoring? Can they keep getting stops? And it did end up happening that way. It just Brunson and Towns and the guys were stepping up, and the Rockets were just collapsing. They just couldn't get anything to go, even if it was a shot that they wanted. Even those wasn't falling, and it just sucks, to lose a game like this if you're a Rockets fan. But the Knicks, this is what they're about. This is what they do. This is how they play. It was losing them the game at one point. Like I said, it was down by 18. But at the end of the day, they stayed true to themselves, and they can work it out that you can do it and step it up a little bit more, execute a little bit more, do a little bit more cleaner, do a little grittiness in there too, because you have to dribble and create your shot, pound the ball a little bit too sometimes. And even that worked for the Knicks, not so much for the Rockets. But at the end of the day, very fun and entertaining game. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.